Tales of Arise is an upcoming action role-playing game developed and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series XS. The 17th main entry in the Tales series, it was originally planned to release in 2020 only for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but was delayed to September 2021 due to internal quality issues and the ability to launch the game simultaneously on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS in addition to its originally targeted platforms. The game follows two people from the opposing worlds of Dahna and Rena. Developed by a team composed of both series veterans and newcomers, the aim was to revitalize the Tales series. Minoru Iwamoto, one of several artists who worked on Tales of Zestiria and Tales of Berseria, returns as both character designer and art director. The game is built using Unreal Engine 4. On the planet Dahna, reverence has always been given to Rena, the planet in the sky, as a land of the righteous and divine. Stories handed down for generations became truth and masked reality for the people of Dahna. For 300 years, Rena has ruled over Dahna, pillaging the planet of its resources and stripping people of the dignity and freedom. Our tale begins with two people, born on different worlds, each looking to change their fate and create a new future. Featuring a new cast of characters, updated combat, and classic tales of gameplay mechanics, experience the next chapter in the world-famous tale of series, Tales of Arise. Like previous games in the series, Tales of Arise is an action role-playing game, although its gameplay has gone through unspecified alterations as part of its development goals while retaining the basic Tales battle system, dubbed the Linear Motion Battle System. The game will have a big focus on evading and countering, with Tales of Graces, a 2009 entry praised for its combat, cited as inspiration. Unlike many of the previous titles in the series, the game will not feature multiplayer, with development team deciding to focus on various interactions between characters in combat, including the addition of the Boost Strike feature, allowing multiple party members to perform destructive attacks together under certain conditions. Alphen is the playable character for the game, though it looks like the two characters' stories are pretty intertwined, so we'll likely have both in our party for the majority of the game, and if past tales are any indication, we may be able to control anyone in the party. Alphen is a slave from the planet Dahna, invaded 300 years ago by Shion's nearby homeworld Rena. According to the Tales of blog, Alphen has lost his memory, thank you, RPG traditions, while Shion is cursed by something called thorns that causes pain to anyone who touches her. Obviously, they don't start out as friends and their relationship is a bit contentious at first. We don't know yet what circumstances bring Alphen and Shion into their unlikely partnership. So far we've heard about the two planets Dahna and Rena in Tales of Arise. Dahna, where the masked hero was born, is a less advanced planet with approximately medieval levels of technology. That's a pretty wide swath of human history, but we suspect this really just means that on Dahna people use swords, wear heavy plate armor, and don't have electricity. In the sky above Dahna is another planet called Rena, more advanced in technology and magic. For instance, the protagonist Shion is shown wielding some kind of rifle, a technology likely not seen on Dahna. Rena invaded Dahna 300 years ago and enslaved its people. We're showing up on Dahna, or at least we assume that's where it makes sense for this story to start hundreds of years into Dahna's history of enslavement. They've had stories of Rena handed down for generations, as a land of the righteous and divine, likely adding to rationalization of their own subjugation. Based on the character trailer, it almost sounds like the Dahna people believe Rena is a sort of heaven where the dead and gods live together. It seems a safe guess that Tales of Arise will visit both planets over the course of its story, meaning we'll likely start out our adventure doing standard medieval chores like killing wolves and making potions before transitioning to the more advanced planet of Rena partway through the story. The Tales series is over 20 years old at this point, starting with Tales of Fantasia in 1995. Although changes and improvements have been made over time, it seems that Bandai Namco feels it's time to really shake things up. Tales of Arise is meant to pay homage to the Tales roots while innovating in important areas and giving the series more global appeal. We've heard mention of how enemies are more intimidating in Arise, but there will still be some sort of cute mascot character. Tomizawa has also mentioned animated character skits and chats, another common Tales element. The developers are looking at exactly why they're popular and how they can be enhanced. One big change so far is that Tales of Arise isn't built using Bandai Namco's in-house engine used for previous Tales games. Instead, Arise is built in Unreal Engine 4 and the studio is developing its own custom shaders to give characters a familiar Tales visual style. Characters can obtain a variety of items from chests, plants, and other objects of interest. By expending CP, short for cure points, it is possible to perform various actions in the field that can yield rewards for the party. A new feature for the series is swimming, allowing characters to swim through shallow water. The player is able to perform a jump with a press of a button, allowing for even more varied exploration as well as puzzle solving in dungeons. The game is said to utilize updated linear motion battle system with dynamic action features. 3 ground and 3 aerial artes can be set. However, using simultaneous button presses it is possible to set 3 more ground and 3 more aerial artes, allowing to use 12 artes at once. Similar to Tales of Zestiria, healing and support magic artes come with a twist. They are cast using CP, forcing the player to strategize and not spam these type of spells. During the progress of the story, characters acquire a variety of titles, with each title having attached 5 nodes. Each node can grant a new art, skill, or a permanent parameter increase. Alphen fights with a standard sword, but at times he uses the blazing sword drawn from Xion. He has a unique ability known as Flaming Edge, allowing him to use the blazing sword, dealing a great amount of damage at the cost of his own HP. Xion uses a rifle in battle, but is also able to use Astral Artes due to her Renan bloodline. When she uses magic, her eyes glow in light blue. Xion has a unique ability known as Blast Sniper, allowing her to fire special ammo to amplify her bomb's overall power. Producer Yusuke Tomizawa says he hopes that Tales of Arise will show longtime fans of the series that Bandai Namco understands which series staples are important to players, while still innovating and appealing to a more global audience. It definitely looks like the highest budget Tales RPG in years, and Bandai Namco has confirmed it's coming to last-gen and current-gen consoles in addition to PC. The console version of Arise will have 60 FPS and 4K modes, which hopefully means the PC version will support both. Anime cutscenes are produced by the studio Ufotable, creator of the popular series Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Dodging enemy attacks will be a key combat mechanic, but there will be an auto-dodge option for players who struggle with the fast-paced combat. There's no post-battle victory scene. You'll return to the field immediately. Sounds fast, but also like Heresy. You'll be able to jump and swim around environments. Tales of Arise got everyone's attention. So what's your thoughts on this JRPG game? Leave a like and comment below. If you enjoyed and got information, a sub to the channel will be appreciated. As always, thank you for watching. See you on the next video.